Hi everyone. Today I'll show you how to use your CAS calculator to draw a scatter plot. And I'll quickly show you how to calculate the Pearson correlation coefficient using your CAS. So if you have your books, it's in chapter 3.4. So why we use scatterplot? We use scatterplot to show the association between the two variables. So if you remember, explanatory is the x-axis and the response variable is the y-axis. So, and that is a scatter plot. So there are steps in your book as well. So I'll show you. So you go to the CAS calculator, calculate, and then go to the list and spreadsheet page. And in here, you need to enter your data, your x variable and your y variable. So if we look at this one, so you can label it. So x is temperature. I can just have temp here. And then the next one is the number of drinks sold. So I can just write number and then enter the data. So for here, I'm just going to enter some random data. So you can just check the question and okay, so now you need to draw a scatter plot. So there are two options. Either you can go to the main screen and go to your data and spreadsheet, or you can just do control and doc and add data and statistic page. So you will see here the data which you have entered in here, it's already showing you here. You just need to label the axis. So you know the x-axis was your temperature, the y-axis was your number, and there you go. So there is your scatter plot. Nice and easy. So from the scatter plots, you can just see how the two variables are linked together. So if you remember, I'll quickly go over the relationship diagrams with you. So a straight line will give you a perfect positive association, and if it's going upwards from left to right, it's a positive association. If it's going downwards from left to right, it's a negative association. The closer the point, the more perfect association it is. So you need to remember the values of R. So R is your Pearson correlation coefficient. So the higher the value of R, the most perfect the association would be. And if that's a negative, it means it's a negative association. Okay, and I'll quickly show you how to calculate the Pearson correlation coefficient using your CAS. So if I use the same number in here, so of course you need to enter the data. So if you've been given the data, you enter that first to label it, and then as you can see, you need to go to your menu statistics, menu and statistics, CAS calculation. And as you know, we always work with the linear regression equation as a plus bx. And in here now, either you can just type the names like it was temp, or just leave it A column and B column, it's up to you. And the number, we leave it to F1, that's fine. And we just need to go to the answer. So your answer is not in the B column, it will be in this. You've got your regression A, B, and R square. If you remember, R square is your coefficient of determination, and R is here is your correlation coefficient. So in one go, you can find the value of R, you find the value of R square, and also the regression equation if you substitute the values of A and B over here. So makes sense? So you can use the CAS calculator and it will take you just a couple of minutes to find the value of R or R square. So if I look at the value of R here, it's 0.5. So how to interpret that? So if I go back to my diagram, so it's 0.5. So it's between here. So it's a moderate positive association because it's a positive value, right? So that's how you interpret it. Okay, hope that makes sense. And make sure you complete the revision.